Write this set of counters as a fraction and a decimal and in number and word form. Since there are 12 counters in the thousandth spot as a fraction, that would be 12 over 1,000. In number and word form, we would say 12 thousandths. As a decimal, if I'm trying to write this, I can't write 0, 0, 12 because I can only put one digit in this spot. So since 10 thousandths equals 100th, I'm going to exchange those 12 for 100th over here. So then these are gone, and I really have 0 here, 1 here, and 2 here. So 0.012 would be the decimal form. If I have 112 thousandths, I cannot put 112 counters in here. They won't fit. I could, but they won't fit. And I can only write one digit anyways, and 112 is 3 digits. So if I take 100 of those 112 thousandths, that would be the same as, if I divide both of these by 100, that would be the same as 1/10. So I'm going to have one counter in the tenths column. But then I still have 12 thousandths left over, which is the same problem I just did a minute ago. I can't put 12 in here either because I can't write a 1 and a 2 in this column. So I'm going to take 10 of those thousandths, and that's the same as 1/100th. So I'm going to have to exchange 10 of those for 1/100th. And then after I take 10 away, I'm left with 2 1,000ths like I had before. So I have 2 counters here. So as a decimal, that's 0.112. So 0.112. 112 and then thousandths. In number and word form, that's 112 thousandths. Or I can say that I have 1/10, 100th, 2 thousandths, or I can say I have 1/10 and 12 thousandths. So there's 3 ways I can write it in number and word form. In this one, I have a numerator that's bigger than the denominator, so it's going to be more than 1. It's going to be like 1 point something or 2 point something. So since 212 thousandths is the same as 1,000 thousandths plus 1,000 thousandths plus 112 thousandths. We just wrote 112 thousandths a minute ago like this, and 1,000 plus 1,000 thousandths plus 1,000 thousandths is 2. So it's 2 and 112 thousandths. I've got 2 ones, 1/10, 100th, and 2 thousandths. Pause the video and see if you can fill in these blanks. In the first one, how many thousandths is this? Well, to say this number, I read this as a normal number, 21, and I say the last place it's in, so this is 21 thousandths. On the second one, I say this number, 314. I say the last place it's in, thousandths, so this is 314 thousandths. In this one, I have 1 and so many thousandths. Well, this only has tenths, hundredths. I don't have anything in the thousandths, but I can put a 0 there. So this would be 1 and 810 thousandths, because I can end in the thousandths there. So it's 810 thousandths, not 8, not 81, but 810. Same with this one. There's 3 ones. And how many thousandths? Well, I only go to hundredths here, so to get my thousandths, I've got to stick a 0 on the end. And I'd say this number 90 and then end in thousandths. So 3 ones and 90 thousandths. Pause the video and write these 4 as decimals. They're either mixed numbers or fractions. Change them to decimals. On the first one, I need to end in the thousandths place, so tenths, hundredths, thousandths, and I have 38. That means I need to stick a 0 in here, so 0.038. The next one, I have 3 and 50 thousandths, so I know the 3 goes here because my decimal is my and. I've got to end in the thousandths. I need 50 to end in the thousandths, so 3.050. You can also write this as 3.05. But then I wouldn't say thousandths, I'd say 3 and 500ths. This one has more than 1,000 thousandths, so it's got 1,000 thousandths plus 1 more. 1,000 thousandths is 1. And then it's got a other one has to end here, so 1,000th would be there. And the last one, I have 4,000 divided by 1,000. That gives me 4 and 972 thousandths left over. We're going to write this number in expanded form 3 different ways. We'll start with number and word form. This would be 5 ones plus 6 tenths plus, there wouldn't be any hundredths, so I can just leave that out, and then 3 thousandths. So that's number and word form. Next we'll do it in decimal form. It equals 5 plus 6 tenths plus, again I can leave the 0 hundredths out, plus 3 thousandths. So on this one I just took, this is 5 ones, which equals 5, 6 tenths, which is written 0.6, and then 3 thousandths, which is written 0.003, 3 thousandths. And then finally we'll write it in fraction form. So this would be 5 plus 6 tenths plus 3 thousandths. Pause the video while you try it. In number and words, this would be 4 ones plus 6 tenths plus 1 hundredth plus 7 thousandths. As a decimal, it would be 4 plus 6 tenths plus 1 hundredth plus 7 thousandths. And as a fraction, it would be 4 plus 6 tenths plus 1 100th plus 7 1,000ths. Pause the video again and see if you can remember how to fill in these blanks. I underlined some key words to remember. When you see the word place, we're remembering that we need a word here. And so this 9 digit right here is over in the thousandths place. We don't care how many thousandths, just wants to know the place. The 3 right here stands for 3/10, so I can write that like this, or I can write 3/10. Or if you wanted to write it as a fraction, you could write 3/10. And the value of the digit 8, value of and stands for mean the same thing. So it's 8 what? It's 8 hundredths, or 8 over 100, or 8 hundredths. Just so long as you include the 8 in it when it's value of and stands for. Pause the video while you name each marked point. So what would be the name of this tick mark on the number line? Well, if I keep counting by hundredths, this would be 1 and 13 hundredths, 1 and 14 hundredths. It's hard to tell what comes in between. So remembering that I can put zeros on the ends of these, I can say this is 130 thousandths and this is 140 thousandths. So this would be 1 and 131, 1 and 132, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So this would be 1 and 137 thousandths. On the next one, I'll also add zeros to the end. So this is 20 thousandths and 30 thousandths. So this would be 21 thousandths, 22 thousandths, 23 thousandths. So this number would be 0 and 23 thousandths. Down here, sticking my zeros on the end, I have 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. So 5 and 88 thousandths. Pause the video while you put an X on each number line for the red decimal numbers. In the first one, we start at 0 and we go to 1/10, but I need thousandths, so I'm going to make this 10 thousandths. Well, then it's easy to see that this is 0 thousandths. This would be like 1 thousandth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next one, again, I add my thousandths to it. So if this is 540, 41, 42, 542 thousandths, one end. And the next one, 690 thousandths and 700 thousandths. So this would be 691, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96.